Welcome to another episode of Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More, Work Less. Hi, my name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potential and guide them to succeed. Today on Unlocking the Mind, we talk about another cognitive bias, and that's because we can better understand how our minds work, how we can make better decisions, how we can build better relationships, and also prevent ourselves from falling into cognitive traps. So for today's cognitive bias, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever taken a test and just crammed one day and take that test? And did you do better if you reviewed over and over again and take that same test? Maybe think back to your school days, your high school days, your university, your college days. And did you review over and over again before you took that test? Or did you cram it? Now, comparing the two, which one allowed you to get better results? More likely than not, the one that you reviewed over and over and over again, where you have repetition and you practice and practice. Or maybe when it comes to your driving test, did you practice over and over again before you took the test? Or did you just cram one day and then go, oh, I'm ready to take that test now? More likely than not, you actually went and practiced and practiced and practiced. And that's because of the spacing effect. So what exactly is that? Well, it is that learning is more effective when study sessions are spread out. Information is encoded into our long-term memory. And that's why we spend so much time practicing. That's why we spend so much time repeating things so that we can encode those information into our brains so that we could have that long-term memory on that item. So when it comes to talking about seminars and doing your sales pitches and when you're doing your presentations, and there's certain items that you really want to stress and get people to remember, it's more effective if you repeat those information throughout your presentation. It's more important for you to kind of paraphrase or highlight those items throughout your presentation or your pitch or your performance or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because the more you repeat it, the more you space it out, the more likely it is for other people to remember those things by. And that is why when you hear people speak, they repeat things over and over again so that you remember. And the thing is, therefore, you get the gist of what the overall information is and you understand what's more important. Our brains are geared towards things that are repeated. And when things are repeated, our brains believe that it's more important. And that's why we try to remember those even more. So the thing is, we have to revisit information. We have to review information. That's why when we're back in school, we were studying and reviewing over and over again so we could get better grades because we want to get that back into our long-term memory. And if you look at the real world, you're looking at all that advertising. The reason why advertising works so well is because it hits us so many times a day. We might see a Starbucks ad 3, 4, 5 times a day. We might see a McDonald's ad 3, 4 times a day. And because it's repeated so many times, it causes that spacing effect that makes us think it's important. And the thing is, once we're hungry, we're thinking, oh, we saw that ad, let's go have that Big Mac, or let's go have that salad, or let's go have that great drink that's from Starbucks, because it's repeated to us over and over again, because they understand the spacing effect. So that is the spacing effect. And if you like this episode, please go back and watch some of my other Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More, Work Less episodes. And if you like this show, I have a lot of other shows, the Make More Mind Bites, the Peak Potential Success Show, and also the Mastermind Bites that's up every single week. And therefore, please like, subscribe, and also comment. I like seeing those comments all the time. And until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. We'll see you later.